Doing business in Africa. You can't afford to be without Africa Investor.
How would you convince individual investors that this is something that's important to them, important to the future of the planet, and will also return, have some good returns for them? I suspect, Hubert, it's something that you're dealing with every day in terms of questions that you're getting from your clients and others. What do you tell them?
Look, I mean, we just are very fortunate enough to be, right at the forefront of trying to shape the policy, trying to really help clients understand and let governments appreciate that, this has got to be a very collaborative effort. And I think everyone really does appreciate and understand all of these different initiatives that we've seen happening just recently makes very clear that, there's going to be a very high price to pay in terms of us, as we've heard from, both of our speakers here today. The stranded assets risk is quite astronomical. The damage that can actually, result on our economies and the world that we live in, our fragile planet, I think is becoming much clearer. That public awareness that translates into the members and of pension plans and the future generations, I think is, far ahead of what we give it credit for. When you sort of couple that with the fact that we're now, our own children, families and communities are actually going to be the generation that's going to be most affected by that, and the decision makers of now and tomorrow. I don't think we're pushing against the closed door. I actually think that we're not sort of really appreciating that there are more Gretas around us, that are actually investors and members of the pension plans and the investment community. So I think it's really the work for us is less about convincing and really more about creating the de-risking instruments and mechanisms to ensure that we can make these investments and grow the market appropriately in a responsible and sustainable fashion.
Doing business in Africa. You can't afford to be without Africa Investor.